My name is Tai Hwa Goh. I'm a printmaker and installation artist. I was raised in Seoul, Korea, one of the largest city in the world. At the time of my childhood, the 1970s, my city, the Seoul, was very busy with the reconstruction and development. And then I was living in a concrete apartment complex. It's the very common housing option for middle class. So the concrete of the complex didn't absorb the rain a lot. So always there was a puddles of the rain. So that was my favorite playground. I used to make an island with the dirt and then arrange the tree branches and pebbles to make the, little forest and a little bridge and then floated the ants on the leaf. Those, my favorite playground. I always made me imaginative, and I think that might be my first site-specific installation. For my process like this, for making that, first I have to make a print. Because I'm not using the somebody's print. I use my own print. So usually I do the screen prints because I need a lot of many prints for making one sculptural piece. Maybe I can show you this, something like this. For making this, I think I used at least 20 or 25 prints for making one sculptural piece. But if you see that on behind me, maybe I used 20 or 30 sculptural, pieces. So that means I need hundreds of prints for making those installations. So I screen prints first, and then after that, I start waxing the paper. Because if you see some of my pieces, it's the front side and back side is the same, something like this. If you see the front side and back side, it's the same because it's a translucent. For getting this translucent, I have to wax the paper. So that's the reason I really love my iron. So after that, I start gluing. Maybe you will see the time-lapse video. So I glue them together using the pattern. Can I show you my pattern? Something like those are my pattern. It's very simple. So just the lines. Following that pattern, I glue them. The whole sheets of print together, and then I cut out. And then if I open that, it's something like this. So after that, I do a lot of sketches for my installations. So something like something like this is one of my projects drawing, or some of this is also some pencil sketches, and some of the small sculptural pieces, something like that. So I sketch a lot, and then after that I combine those the sculpture pieces together for making big, large scale installation. That's the whole process. My daily routine, I wake up early, 5:30 a.m. But recently it's a little different because it's a quarantine, and then my daughters stay home and my husband at home, so I don't need to get them the ride. But usually I wake up at 5:30, and then I take care of my kids, and then I went to church every day, and that makes me really spiritually grow. And then also I go to the exercise. I'm doing boxing. And then and then after that I can focus on my artwork for 4 or 5 the hours a day before my daughters come back from the school. And then 4 times a week I teach. So, some days, I can spend less time. And the weekends, I can spend just, 2 or 3 hours for my artwork. So that's the daily routine. Hot glue gun. I loved it. I collected many, many glue guns. Hot, the very hot glue gun, and then low heat glue gun, very fine glue gun, and then very heavy duty glue gun. I have everything. And then not art tool, but I'm using as an art tool is iron. Iron. I have a lot of that too because I melt wax with that. So I really love iron. So I also collected very small one, very big one, light one. I have a lot too. So the tension of the contrast, such as, when they face the microscopic things, but also same time the macroscopic thing, or very cellular but very large, or very organic but industrialized, something like that. Those contrasts, between the contrasts, I want people to feel the tension. For doing that, the bigger, larger scale sculpture more effective, I think. Recently, I'm doing some of a Zoom meeting with some of my art group. So we share our process and then our progress of our work, and we share the feedbacks and critics together. One of my art group is they are senior that I am teaching, and then they feel more lonely when they are at home. But because I taught them how to use Zoom and then how to open that, and then we every week we meet together, and then they share what they are doing with their small artwork and then how they react with this art season and with the art. So it's really great. I want to tell them, because artist is one of the jobs, so you have to be very responsible. So to do that, you have to keep yourself motivated. So that means nobody give you the what you have to do. You have to keep yourself motivated with the new work or new project and the new exhibitions, right? So to doing that, you have to research a lot, and then you have to find some opportunities by yourself. So keep yourself motivated. That's really important. Not just with the opportunities, you have to make a daily routine and then time management, all those things you have to, make you, move forward.